Welcome to another show day vlog. So this is, I think, 4 days out from my second ever pro show as a wellness IFBB pro, and in this video I'm going to go through my last leg session, some posing, some food, some thoughts, and lastly my routine. So in this video I will also be going over my routine a little bit and just pointing out the things that I did wrong, the things that I feel like could definitely do with some improvement. And I did try to improve that for the last show of the season, but honestly that whole show went to shit, which I've also recorded, vlogged, and will be sharing in the coming days. So if you haven't already, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss a video. But I'm very much excited to get this last video up for you after this one so that we can get stuck into an off season and I can show you guys the ins and outs of me preparing to get myself an Olympia qualification.
I am at what's it called? Absolute Recon in Dallas. I think I'm in Irving, I want to say. I'm staying at Las Colinas, but Las Colinas. That's like a 5-minute drive away, 6 minutes, 7 minute, 10-minute drive max. So I need to show you guys this gym because it is the most aesthetic gym I have ever been in or ever even seen in my entire life. I don't even mean like, actually been in myself, just even online. I've never seen a gym that looks like this ever. The whole decor is like black, white, red and gold. And like the reception area, it's all like marble, and like the toilets are all like marble, and just like, it's just stunning. Like it's like a beauty salon, but for a gym. Like the way you would picture like a beauty salon to be like super clean and aesthetic and just like bright and like luxurious. That is what this gym is, and I just literally can't get over it, but I'm going to show you guys.
Yeah, so this gym was crazy. To be fair, everybody was staring at me, so I felt really awkward, and that's why my hand is so like jerky. And like that group of girls in front of me there just all turned around and then was like staring into the camera, because on the other side of the camera I am talking to it, but it's too loud to actually include. That's why I'm doing a voiceover. But as soon as they started looking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just turn because I'm not recording you guys. But just look at this kit. It's like gold, black, white, red. Like it's just absolutely stunning. I was obsessed, and I got myself and Joe a couple of t-shirts as well because the clothing was actually amazing as well. Look at this. Look at this shit. Like honestly, I've just never seen anything like it in my entire life. Like I don't even feel like the video is doing this justice, but if you ever go to Dallas, the first time I went to was Destination Dallas, which is, at the end of the day, it's in the name. It's a destination gym. It's a bucket list gym. It's known for bodybuilding, and this one is just, on the other end of the spectrum. But wow, like what a facility! I was obsessed. If I could train here every day.
Look at the detail on the water. So for the peak week, so this is basically the last session in the US before the last competition, and obviously heading back to the UK on Sunday. So it's pretty much just going to be a pump session as normal for every other peak week. We're doing adductors, abductors, we're doing line handspring curl, we're doing kickbacks, the 3 variations that I would show you in the video. And that's just basically making sure that you're hitting all 3 parts of the glute, and a little bit of calf, and then most importantly some stretching afterwards, just to make sure that there's no inflammation. And obviously the whole point of training is to get inflammation, to get blood in the muscle, but that's not something that we want to stick around. So we're putting carbs in today. The carbs are going to be pushed into the muscle, which is going to fill me out, which is great, but we just want to make sure that there's no additional inflammation that's going to affect the detail. So first session, first exercise is going to be abs now. One of the common questions that you get when doing abductions is whether you should lean forward or sit back. So essentially, if you want to target your glute med, then you're going to want to sit upright in the seat. If you want to target your glute max, you're going to want to lean forward. Now, abductions are probably the only real exercise other than manipulating a kickback where you can actually target your glute med. Otherwise, every other glute exercise is going to be predominantly glute max. So I always think the best thing to do for this exercise is to focus predominantly on your glute med. And there's going to be your glute med and your glute min that are going to work when you're sat upright in your seat. But it's just equally as good as if you do like a 2/3 seated upright and a third forward. It's always going to be good to throw that in there as well with the forward lean, just to get your glute max as well, because it's a very good way of getting a lot of load isolated onto that one area of the glute, whilst obviously recruiting people that.
So with peak week, I don't really follow a set plan, to be honest. I just make sure that I'm pushing the carbs into the muscle. So a variety of glutes and hamstrings, calves, and a little bit of quads. With quads, you don't want to create too much inflammation. At a certain point, you'll just start to lose detail. And with the little bit of muscle that I do have in my quads, I cannot afford to lose any detail. So I am very mindful of that. And I do just tend to focus on the glutes and the hamstring side of things.
This exercise, so with your adductors now, to be honest, whether you should lean forward or not or lean back, it's up to you. I mean, the seat is designed in such a way that you need to put your back against it. The more points of contact you can have with the exercise, the more stable it becomes and the more force you can generate against the load. However, what I've noticed more with this, rather than thinking about your actual position of your back, position of your hip. So when I say that, when I tuck my kind of tailbone underneath me, I feel like I can get more load through. Whereas when my tailbone is flat and I have that tilt, I always feel like I feel a bit more of a painful stretch rather than feeling the muscle more, if that makes sense. So for me personally, I like to have that kind of anterior pelvic tilt, pull myself into the pad, and that way I'm super, super stable and I can generate more force against it. Because I wouldn't really put, because I've ate food and stuff, because my midsection, I wouldn't post anything with a bikini on, but this is covering it a bit, so.
When you are practicing your posing, guys, one thing that you won't see me do a lot, but I do when no one's there and when there's no camera, is practice my facials. The facials should match the movement, and as a general rule, what I would say is smile with teeth when you hit a stationary shot and do like a smolder when you're transitioning. Just a little tip. Okay, so I'm about to have my last meal. The meals today have been pretty straightforward. It's been 100 grams of beef mince twice with half the amount of salt that I would normally put in, and I've also had 200 grams of yogurt with 20 grams of whey and 20 grams of dark chocolate. So half the amount of salt, an extra 500 ml of water, which I've only got 500 ml left, so should be finished that pretty soon. It's 5:30 now and I've got to set off for registration at 7 p.m. so I'm gonna have my last meal now. That's obviously quite a big gap, but I want it to be that way. I want the food to be in and be digesting for as long as it can, so that I can wake up in the morning nice and tight, nice and dry, nice and full. So Peak Max is also going in right now. Where is the Peak Max? Peak Max is here, so I'll be having 2 capsules of that now and then 4 before I go to bed, and that way I should continue to pee and pee and pee, so I wake up nice and dry in the morning, but like I said, super tight, super full, super hard, lean, the way we want it. This week should be a greatly improved look, and I'm very, very, very excited to present it on stage tomorrow. This is the only way I can eat dark chocolate, by the way. If you guys don't like dark chocolate, honestly the best thing to do is to just melt it, because it literally tastes a million times better when it's melted and put in the yogurt rather than just like chewing it. Okay, I am nearly ready to go. I've booked the Uber, it's 5 minutes away. But I am literally dousing myself in bug spray because Josh hasn't been bit once. I, however, have been bit once on my tie-in, of all places. That was before the last show. And then I got bit on my knee twice. I've been bit on my ankle twice. So I'm just like, why do they like me so much? So now I'm covered in that. This is my last opportunity to put on this afterbite as well, so I'm going to put it onto my knees where I got the new bites today. And then my, oh god that stinks, and then my knee, not my knee, I don't even know what I'm saying now, my hair I'm just going to take out when I get there so that it stays nice and neat. I got this top from Absolute Recomp. The gym that's near to here is that beautiful gym I showed you, and the outfit is really just a midi skirt and Converse, very simple. I just snapped my fucking tooth. Oh my fucking god, oh my god. One day out and I've just snapped my tooth. One day out and I've just snapped my tooth. Yes guys, so we have arrived at registration. Honestly, they do it different in the States. Like, this venue is unbelievable. Like, the last venue was amazing. This venue has just took it up a notch. Like, it's actually insane. I'm going to show you guys properly, but like, I'm speechless. I haven't even seen the stage yet. I'm just looking at the foyer and the actual building itself. Like, if you call something a convention centre or a conference centre in the UK, I feel like this is not what you get. So, oh my god, amazing. Happy show day! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Minus my tooth. But I'm literally so excited. I've just put my top coat of tan on. So I've just realised, guys, sorry I didn't actually record anything last night, but I got another shower, I exfoliated, I dyed my eyebrows, and what else did I do? I think that's pretty much it. So then, yeah, this morning I got up, did my check-in with Josh. I think best I've looked. Like, genuinely so happy with how I'm looking. I just hope I can maintain this for the morning and then look even better in the evening. And then what am I doing? Yeah, top coat of tan, and I'm just about to put my makeup on now. Then I'm just going to walk across the road, grab a black coffee, walk back. That should get the bowels moving a little bit, and then we will be getting the final touches ready and heading to the show, because I'm on stage at 9:20, which is the earliest I've ever been on stage, which is so good. Second class on. There's Pro Classic and then Pro Wellness and then NPC, which is how I think it should be personally, but yeah. Does it? So the first thing that I do to make sure that I don't miss out any steps is I lay everything out, because do you know what, guys? I try my best, but I'm not a makeup artist. So yeah, we do what we can. That's as good as I can do. So I just want to make sure that I don't miss even one step, because I will be so angry. We don't have that on show day. Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I feel really good. This is the best I've ever looked. So
You look better, like even better today after waking up.
Way better today. Just, honestly, it's the best I've looked at. I look fuller. I look the fullest I've been, the hardest I've been, the leanest I've been. I've got hamstring detail, adductors, glutes look massive. Like, my shape is just on point. No rolls in my midsection. Like, the whole thing is just spot on. I could be leaner, don't get me wrong, or whatever, but they didn't even want me leaner last week and I'm already leaner than that, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I listened to the other night, that voice note, so what was that all about saying? Like, so, what can you do to win then?
Well, it's muscle. She was telling me what I can improve on between shows, which is nothing.
Right.
I just need to be bigger next time to, you know, be hanging with these girls. So I've done my eyebrows and the majority of my eyes. I've obviously got to put mascara on, eyelashes. And I've put my wee cherie. Okay guys, this is what I want to tell you. So to make your show day makeup last, there is a couple products that you absolutely need. So first one is the wee cherie primer. It's literally so tacky, it's so good, and it's fine if you have oily skin or dry skin or whatever. It's really good for all skin types. And the second thing is making sure that you're setting your foundation, or setting your makeup in general, should I say. And then the last thing is I think it's called Corolla setting spray. So putting like a hydrating mist in there to like bring your skin back to life, to make it look like skin, not like, you know, you're a porcelain doll type of thing. So that puts life back into it, and then it sets it with the spray. But I'll show you the products in a second. So makeup is done. I am very happy with how it's gone today. I think it will complement the teal really well because it's just very nude and neutral. So now I'm just gonna finish like packing my things and put my posing bikini on and get dressed, and then I'll put my competition bikini on and my wig when I get there. So that is it for the last show in America. I got another top 4, which is just absolutely wild. To say that you came top 4 in your first 2 ever pro shows and in the States of all places, like what an experience. There is 34 girls in that lineup today, and some of them were current Olympians, past Olympians. It was the last qualifier in the US for my division for this year's Olympia, so it was just sacked. And the next show that I've got for you guys is the Europa Pro. It's on home soil, and I'll be honest, everything that could have gone wrong in the lead up to that show did, including my physique on the day, and I was very, very emotional about it. But I had the day professionally filmed, so you guys will see the ins and outs of that and see the emotional roller coaster that I went on. But I wanted to be as open as I could. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one.